Hello? There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons. I'm going to be trying to play a solo campaign, which I've never done before. You know, I don't really have a group right now, so I just wanted to try to do solo campaign. I think it's going to be a fun little adventure. Definitely going to be learning some new things. I've never done it before. If you've never done that kind of thing before, we're going to be using a system that's called the Oracle system. Now the Oracle system is kind of interesting because you basically roll dice, and then the dice tell you the answers to the questions that you're asking. It's kind of interesting because it's kind of like a roguelike in that way, is that you're going to be rolling dice, and then the dice decide things about your future. And I've never used it before, so it's going to be pretty interesting for sure. I already have a few of the characters already created. I've been kind of writing them out and working on them, as you guys can see here. I don't know if you can see it, but I've been working on the different characters and trying to get them all fleshed out ahead of time, so that we didn't have to do too much of that on stream. But I do want to talk about a little bit about them because I really enjoy the character creating process, and I wanted to take you guys along for the ride. So yeah, it should be fun. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to create, I'm going to open up a little tab here and show you guys what I've got for stats, and we're going to create, oh, let me turn this music down a little bit. Let's see. Oh, this is perfect music for this. Let me just loop this one. Ah, there we go. Very good, very good. I'm going to add the browser capture so you guys can see what I'm working on here. Did that work? Seems like it worked somewhat. Make that a little bit smaller like that. I'm going to put this here, and let's move it down a little bit. Give me a second. There we go. Myself a little smaller. So today I'm creating the first character that I created, which was, his name is Movello. Now Movello is an interesting fellow because he's an orphan. He grew up in oh dear, that's really loud. I'm just gonna pause the music for a little bit. Let me take a look at my notes here. So Movello is an orphan, and he kind of grew up as a stowaway. So the idea is that, like, he's kind of he's his own kind of boy, and he's almost identical to like a normal human, except for the fact that he's got like slightly like monkeyish features. He's got like a monkey tail, and he's got like fur on the back of his hands. He's like a he's like a human, but with monkey features and stuff.
Listen.
Oh, hi, Allie. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, good to see you. I'm just creating my new character for the solo D&D campaign I'm going to try and run. Thank you so much for coming in to say hi. Hi, Allie. In fact, I'm going to create a little stream title here. Your friend is either drunk or sleep deprived and he told you to leave him alone. Oh, that's brutal. Well, that's okay. Maybe I'm really glad you came over to hang out with me. I'm creating a character sheet for my solo D&D campaign. I've never played a solo D&D campaign before, so it's going to be really interesting. And I'm really happy to see you. Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever played D&D before, Allie? No? Okay, well, the idea is, like, you play a character, and, have you... Oh, you're playing Duskwood. Yeah, I'm not sure if, I'm gonna look at what that is right now. Let me look up what Duskwood is. Duskwood, a detective story? Is that what you meant by that? Duskwood's also a place in World of Warcraft. Oh, cool, Duskwood. Duskwood, detective story. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Give me a second. I'm gonna swap over to what I'm looking at here. So Duskwood, detective story. This looks interesting. About this game, a realistic criminal case featuring real people, including you. Fans of investigation games, watch out. This criminal case is special. Start your mystery adventure now and reveal the hidden secrets of Duskwood. It's been 72 hours since Hannah disappeared without a trace. Out of nowhere, her friends suddenly receive a message from the missing person's phone. The mysterious message only contains a number. Your number. Very cool. Poor Dan kept being told to shut up. Poor Dan. That looks really cool, though. I'm gonna check that out after. I'm gonna check that out later. Respect for Dan. Poor Dan. So today I'm doing the solo adventure because I want to try and kind of figure out I wanted to try this out. I wanted to try and build a little bit more of my world, and I also wanted to try doing solo D&D because I've never done it before. Most of the time you usually let me just explain how like normal D&D works. Basically, like normally you have like a DM, and the DM kind of sets up the whole adventure for everybody. And the players all play different characters, so they all role play different roles, and they like they all have their own little characters and motivations and everything else. I'm sorry I haven't been responding as quick and texting you a lot. So much has been going on. Oh, it's okay. I did miss you a lot, though. I was wondering if where you had gone to. I missed you. I'm really happy that you decided to come say hi. But yeah, most of the time you have a DM that kind of creates the scenario and everything like that. So like, yeah, it's kind of interesting because in this situation, because I'm playing a solo game, I'm going to be kind of playing as one of the players, and I'm going to be leaving the role of the DM to random fate and chance. I'm going to be using like a dice roller, and the dice roller is going to answer the questions that I normally ask to a DM. So usually you like ask the DM like, oh, what do I see? Or are there NPCs around me? Or you know, questions like, you know, how tall is the tower? Or do I see any treasure in this room? Or, you know, questions that you normally ask the DM, I'm going to be using dice to kind of answer those questions. Yeah, it's going to be kind of fun. I've never done this before, so I'm kind of nervous. Give me a second. I want to try and get the actual character sheet. Apparently it wasn't capturing the right window. Let's try a window capture. Window capture. Okay, let's see if that does it. Oh yeah, there you go. Now we can actually see the character sheet as I'm writing it. I was originally going to try and do it in 5th edition, but like I'm not really super familiar with 5th edition, so I'm just doing it in 3.5. I know a lot of people prefer 5th edition, but I don't know. This is just for me. I'm just having fun. So the player is going to be me. That's Jordan Vo. And the class and level, I was going to be a swashbuckler. Level 3. Career level. I'm not going to use a career level. But his race, he's like a monkey person. Which is like a custom race that I kind of created. His alignment is chaotic good. His deity would be... Huh, what kind of god would he worship? I don't know. Oh, shoot. How have you been, Allie? What's new in your life? What's going on with you? Oh my gosh, this is being so annoying right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to put this on the screen without it exploding. It's so weird. I guess I have to do it like that. Here. A little smaller. My friends are venting to me more. My cousin fell for my ex-girlfriend, and I'm questioning my own love life. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's fun. Found out my best friend thinks of me like a sister. That made my day. Oh, that's great. No, that's really nice. It's great when you have, you know, people who are like close to you, who become like your, like, you know, like your tribe. I definitely feel like you're part of my tribe, Allie. No problem, Allie. But yeah, I've been trying to expand a little bit more on Movello, and the kind of the backstory I kind of gave to him. Let me read out what I've got a little bit. So Movello has been an orphan for as long as he can remember. Growing up in an orphanage was difficult for him because a lot of people treated him like different and unkind to him because of his differences. He was like an outcast because of his fluffy brown tail, and then he always tried to keep it hidden by like wrapping it around his waist and pulling his cloak over top of it. Unfortunately, like because of how different he was often bullied and ridiculed because of his differences, and this would make him like just want to kind of escape the life of living in the orphanage, until one day he decides that he's going to flee the orphanage. A second. After fleeing his childhood home, he finds his way and begins to live as a cutter snipe. So while he's living on the streets, he tries to kind of like make his way, surviving by like, you know, taking what he can get and traveling from place to place. And he does this by like living as a stowaway. So he would oftentimes like sneak aboard ships and traveling from place to place aboard, like, you know, kind of sneaking onto the cargo hold of ships and stuff. But oftentimes he would feel alone even amongst the street children. And
his name is John C.
Hi, Yoda. Good John Cena, right in the middle of my serious backstory of Movello. I love it. And his name is John Cena. Oh, I love it. Hey, welcome. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I realize if I move this more or make this bigger, it's going to be hard to see stuff. So I'm just going to focus on the stuff that's important right now. Let's just zoom in on this part. Hey Yoda DeSoda. What's good, my man? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Allie said you're like a brother to me. Aw. Well, you're like a sister to me. I really appreciate you, like,
How about a magic trick?
Oh, you want to see a magic trick? Yeah, let's do it. Sure, let's do a magic trick. Why not? You've been busy? What you been up to? What you been up to, Yoda? Okay, I made the camera a little bigger. Alright guys, time for a little magic trick. Alright, so I've got a deck of cards right here, okay? And anybody who's in the chat, just name a card, any card that you want. Work has been hectic. I have a 6-month trial period, so that's fun. I get to come back from Christmas break to know if I get to keep the job. Well, that's interesting, because I'm currently in a similar situation. I'm on like a 2-week period right now. So we'll definitely see how that goes, because I really need to keep this job. I need to keep this job right now because that's pretty much the only thing that's keeping me afloat. Okay, Allie says Ace of Spades. Okay, so we're gonna use this card, the Four of Hearts. Four of Hearts. Okay, this is not the Ace of Spades. Okay, but I tell you that if you kind of imagine that this was like a different color, maybe it could make sense that maybe this is similar to the Ace of Spades, right? No, it doesn't make any sense. I sound like I'm on crack right now. Look, there's four hearts, but imagine like a heart is upside down and it's black. Suddenly it's kind of like a spade, right? And if you look really closely at it, you can imagine that the spade is like right there in the middle. Yeah? No? Okay, well, let's see here. This is an attempt to draw me away from Ace of Spades. Yeah, are you sure you don't want to change your mind to the Four of Hearts, Allie? Because if you change your mind to the Four of Hearts, that would actually make it easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, so this is the one you want, right? Okay, let's see here. Ready? Don't blink. Boink. It's the Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! Get a little Motorhead in there. But this Ace of Spades was only in your mind. Motorhead. Yes. Thank you, Allie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will do a little bit more magic a little bit later, maybe. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you for coming to see me, Yoda. Both you guys, it's like really good to see you. I hope that you guys are doing well in your life and stuff. And I don't know if I told you guys about my new job. I've been working as at like a meat shop. I spent an hour learning Japanese today to realize I know 5 words. Oh, I noticed that you were going hard in the in Duolingo. I noticed that. I saw that you completed like what, like 10 German lessons or something like that. Like that was crazy. I've been kind of slacking in Duolingo myself, so. You should be proud of yourself that you're able to keep with it and keep working on it and getting better. Yeah, Ali says, "Oh, cool." Yeah, I mean it's actually not a bad job. I actually enjoy it, in a weird way. I think it's just like I've started to get into like a zen of doing it now. I hope there's no like vegans on the channel right now. But yeah, it's like a full-time job, and I do it from Monday to Friday. I still think I need a raise with my job. Oh yeah, you were telling me you get like, you make a whole bunch of muffins and then you don't make a lot of money from it for some reason. Yeah, you should definitely ask for a raise. I did an entire Japanese tree today and like 3 German lessons. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, one of the things is that because I'm at the meat shop, everyone there speaks Korean, so I'm trying to learn Korean, and it's hurting my brain. I am not good at Korean, but that's okay. That's why I'm doing Duolingo, to learn more, right? I'm making a cake this time. I'm doing it because I want to make it themed for my friend Bagels. Their birthday was the 10th. Oh, cool. Okay, so you're doing like a belated birthday cake? That's kind of cool. Man, I always appreciate it when people bake their own cake for someone's birthday, because there's like another level of commitment there, you know? I don't know Mavello's age. He's probably a really young guy. Let's say he's 23, and he's a male. His height is 5'3". His weight is 178 pounds. His eye color is... I'm trying to imagine him. He's kind of like a monkey man. So, I'm trying to imagine what color his eyes would be. I'm thinking that they're like blue or green. Maybe we'll come back to that. His hair color is definitely going to be like tan brown. And his skin color is... I'm going to say fair. His eye color is going to be greeny blue. I'm even going to add the green bluey. Greeny blue. Greeny blue. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. It says, give me a second. I'm going to read here. It says, I made 3 cakes before. 2 to make a 2-tiered cake for myself. 1 to make a smash cake so my cousin can throw cake at my face. They smashed my face into it 12 times. Oh my god. That's insane. I actually wrote up Mavello's stats last time I was creating the character. His stats are not like super great for combat, but he's got a high charisma. Because I generated these characters using a hardcore mode, which is like whatever stats you roll, they go into the stat block in the exact order that you rolled it. Now, some of you may be wondering, how on earth did I roll a 19 on 3d6, right? Because normally if you roll 3 6s, it'd be 6, 12, 18, right? But I have a special rule that if you roll 4 6s, you can bump that 18 up to a 19. Because like that rarely happens when you roll 4 6s. They're moving near me. First early birthday gift sage is amazing. Ooh, yeah, right. Ooh, let me explain what these numbers mean. So with a 12 strength, Mavello has slightly above average strength. His dexterity is 12, so it's slightly above average dexterity. 13 con, so again, just very barely slightly above average toughness. But his mental block here is where he really shines. So he's got 15 intelligence, so he's pretty clever. 16 wisdom, so he's kind of like wise and kind of worldly. But 19 charisma, this means that he's got like a really good, strong charisma and personality. So like he's got like a magnetic personality. People like him. People want to be around him. People want to listen to him. Yoda says, yeah, strange thing here in PG, there are more Chinese and Koreans than there are Japanese. Like, haven't even seen more than a small handful of Japanese at any point in time. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I know a bit of Japanese. I actually really do enjoy Japanese. So if you ever want to speak Japanese with me or practice it with me, let me know, Yoda, and we'll talk. We'll talk Japanese together. Right now it's 8 p.m., so I'm gonna say to you, konbanwa. Konbanwa means good evening. Good evening. Konbanwa, Yoda-san. I want to learn Japanese. Oh, well then we can all learn Japanese together. Why not? There's no reason why we can't all learn Japanese together. That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do that one of these times. We'll do a stream where we learn language together. I've already been wanting to kind of do a stream where we talk about like sign language. Guten Abend, Jordan. Guten Abend to you, Yoda. If I get distracted and I lose interest. Yeah, that's true. I think it's only when you try to learn too much at once, or like you're not learning stuff that really has any relevance to you, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's when things kind of start to suffer. I think that it's harder to learn stuff if you're not interested in it, you know? Okay, the Swashbuckler has a hit die of a D10. Oh, and I also want to do a shout out to one of my viewers. One of my buddies actually got me these really cool dice. Here, let me just close the character sheet for a moment, and I'm gonna go into the middle of the screen here for a second, so I can talk about these cool dice that my buddy Magromancer gave me. I think that the key thing about if you're gonna learn a language, you kind of have to like, it's easier if you have friends who also speak Japanese or whatever, right? Because then you're like practicing it and you're learning the language by speaking it. You know, that's a lot different than like learning from a textbook or something, you know? But let me talk about what my buddy Magro gave me. And actually, let's do a quick shout out to him. Well, I have no idea what was going on there. Yoda says, the best way to learn a language is to be around people that speak it, or date a person that speaks it fluently. That is a good tip. A good tip. Really, I personally think that if you have friends who speak the language, and you guys are kind of like learning and talking about the new words that you're like learning and stuff like that, it really does help. It really does help. But let me talk about the things that my buddy Magro gave me. Give me a second. So Magro gave me these cool dice. They're Man Shorts dice. You guys don't know who Man Shorts are? They're like, they do D&D like skits on their channel. I don't know. They sound kind of cool. They might be kind of fun. You guys might want to check them out. But let's show what we got. Okay. So we got these dices here. Now the cool thing about the dices is that it comes with a full set of 46s. So I got 46s. This is nice for if you're going to roll stats or whatever. These are super useful and helpful. And honestly, the quality is really nice. And the color is really nice too. They're kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see in the camera at all, but it's like purple, and I'd say like lime or like even avocado colored. It's like purple and avocado basically. Maybe if I turn the lamp away, you'll be able to see the color a little bit better. Yeah, because the lamp was like draining all the color out of it. But yeah, it came with 46s and a couple other really cool I'm really glad you like that. I know these dice are really cool. I actually think they're neat. So there's more in here though too. The thing that blows my mind is that it actually came with a bunch of different D20s. So I'll show you the different D20s it came with. So of course, because you know, if you're playing 5th edition, you're going to need 2 D20s, right? It came with 2 D20s, and on the 20, there's like a picture of like a kraken on it. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's probably like really blurry, but there's like a picture of a kraken. It's this thing. It's this thing. It's that thing. But that's on the 20. And of course, if you're playing 5th edition, you're going to need 2 dice just in case you need to roll advantage or disadvantage. That is to say, you roll 2 d20s, and like the way that like Dungeons & Dragons works is that if you roll a high number, it's good, and if you roll a low number, it's bad. So when you roll advantage, you roll 2 d20s, and then you use the higher of the 2 results. And if you roll a disadvantage, then you're rolling 2 dice, and you're using the lower of the 2 results, and that's disadvantage. But there's even more d20s. There's even more d20s. We've also got a giant d20. So this one's awesome. This is crazy. It's like the size of a walnut. This is like if you're this is just a big d20. I actually prefer to roll a nice meaty d20. The only thing is that sometimes people get annoyed at your table if you're rolling like a big 20. It's making a big clonk, but I prefer to roll a big d20 just because it's easier to read and it feels more substantial when you're rolling stuff. But if you want to make a very, very tiny little roll, it also comes with a little BB d20. Look, it's so teeny. It's so cute. It's just so cute. Yeah, it's a tiny little adorable little thing. Let me put something like a... Let me show you guys how small it is, but comparing it to a coin. It is pretty tiny. It's about the size of a nut. It's a tiny little nut. Okay. You can see there's a quarter. There's our little D20 there. The tiny little baby D20! It's so cute! It's so cute. Oh, the only thing is, like, it's so small, I'm worried I'm gonna lose it. It's a little nut. It's a nut. Okay, and then, of course, then there's the more standard D20s, or there's more standard dice. We've got D100, or a D10, and then a percentile. The idea here is that it's a D100 because you roll them together, and then this one becomes the tens column, and this one becomes the ones column. So, like, when you roll them together, you can get a result from 1 to 100. Oh, hi, Sabrina! How you doing? Thank you for coming in to say hi. How are you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. Doing alright myself. I am doing extraordinarily well. I am super excited to try and do a solo D&D campaign. I've never done it before. Of course, I prefer to play with everybody else, like a group of friends, but right now I don't have a group to play with, so I'm gonna try and do like a solo campaign, and we're gonna see how it goes. If it's either gonna be going really good or it's gonna go absolutely horribly, but I'm prepared either way. I'm currently just reviewing the dice that my buddy Magro gave me. So yeah, so here's the percentiles. The percentiles seem to work really good. Yeah, let us know if you like I encourage you guys, please tell me about your life. I would love to hear more about your guys's what's going on with you guys and stuff like that, you know? Don't be shy. Nice dice. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate you saying so. Definitely check out Magromancer, because Magromancer gave me these dice. So we're doing like basically like a little impromptu dice opening because of our buddy Magro. So here, check this out. So this is our D12. Yeah. Now I think that the D12 is one of the more unloved of the dice. you barely get to roll this dice. And I don't know, I think that it's because there's only like a few weapons that use it, like the Great Axe. But otherwise, nothing really uses the D12. It's one of the more unloved dice, but I love the D12. I think it's because the shape of each face is kind of like it's like a, what is that? A pentagon? Yeah, so the shape of each face on the dice is like a pentagon. So I don't know, it kind of makes me think of like a honeycomb or something like that when I have these dice. Makes me think of honey. By the way, we're sponsored by, no, we're not sponsored by honey. Okay, and then of course there is the D8. D8s always look so cool. I always imagine that like gems in the game would be cut into something like a simple shape like a D8. Nice little 8-sided polyhedral. And now we're getting to the last two dice of the set. Now the last two dice of the set are the infamous, one of the more infamous dice. I'm going to say, I'll explain why it's infamous, but we have here the D4. Now if you note with this D4 is actually, has the tips rounded. You see that? The tips on it are rounded. The D8s remind me of the Sims Games intro. Oh yeah! Boop! Mashuno! Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, the D8 is definitely like that. But yeah, so this is the D4. Now, the reason why the D4 is infamous is because the one I have here is, you guys can see, it's like the tips have been blunted, which again, I really appreciate that. I think it's because these people who made these dice have played D&D for a while. But let me tell you, if you've ever stepped on a Lego piece, you know how much it sucks to step on something that's very small and pointy. Now, let me tell you this, these freaking D4s, like, hurt like a mother trucker if you step on them, okay? So thankfully these ones have the tips blunted, but they're normally like freaking caltrops, okay? These things will injure you badly if you step on them. Okay? Because the way they land is they always land tip up. But the cool thing is, because the tips are actually like flattened on this D4, the top surface actually has the number that of the result that you rolled. So like you can see on like this one, if you roll a 1, it actually says 1 on the very, very top. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's actually got the result on the top. And that's because a lot of people can't have difficulty reading a D4 because of where the numbers are on it. Sometimes the numbers are in a confusing spot. Sabrina says, I use D12s to play Magic the Gathering. Oh, nice! I didn't know you play Magic. That's really cool. Maybe one of these days you gotta like we should play Magic Gatherings together or something. I've never played it. Can you play it? I don't know. I probably don't have a great deck. Magic the Gathering seems like one of those cool games though. Now here's the last dice, guys. I've never seen this kind of dice before, ever. Like ever. I've gone to many game shops. I've bought many dice, but I'll tell you that this is the very first D2 that I have ever had. Yeah, but I had to leave my commander deck in Washington State. Aww, that's too bad, Sabrina. That's cool that you got a deck though. That's awesome. Okay, now this is kind of cool. It's got a it's got two different sides on it. It's got the Kraken, and it also has a man on it. Okay. Now, a D2 is designed to give you a 1 or a 2 result, and you just flip it like a coin, like. And I think that the way that you're supposed to use it is you call the D2, and if you call it correctly, it counts as a 2. Again, I have never really used this, like a dice like this before, so Who knows if I'm going to be able to use it, but I think it's really cool. Yoda posted a bunch of raccoons. Damn, Rakins. Trash bandits. Trash banditos. If you ever played The Sims, you know that the trash banditos come to mess over your trash. But isn't that cool? I know, interesting, right? Right, Sabrina? The D2. I've never had a D2 before. Definitely like the first time I've ever seen this kind of thing before. Now, that is all the dice. I've shown you guys all the different dice that come with this set. But there is more. There is more. Here, I'll show you guys the whole set all together in my hands. Definitely this D20 is freaking gigantic, and I love it. Now, there is something else that came with the set of dice. Trash pandas. I remember when I lived in, actually, even when I lived in Delta, there was always like freaking raccoons, and they were like an encounter. If you ever bumped into like a gang of raccoons, you definitely get like the fight or flight response where they're just like, holy crap, that's a lot of raccoons. Let me tell you, the only thing that you can do is run. Those trash pandas are tough. Okay, unless you've got a party of adventurers with you, you don't want to tango with the trash pandas. They'll bite you and give you rabies. Oh, trash pandas are hilarious. Okay, well, here we go. So this is also what came with it, is a whole bunch of cards. Now here's the cool thing about these cards is that these cards can be used in a D&D game. Let me just read a couple of them off. So I have this one that says The Goodest Boy. Casting time, 1 bonus action. Range is self/allies. Components is you use 1 man shorts dice, so the D2. And the duration is for 1 hour. So once per long rest, flip your man shorts D2 and call either Kraken or Florida Man.
Nope.
What was that a note to? Note to encountering trash pandas? Yeah, you guys don't want to get into a battle with trash pandas. They're a legitimate encounter. They don't have good loot either. Well, anyway, so you call it, you flip the D2 and you call it either Kraken or Florida Man. And on a success, for the duration, you gain the benefits of the Speak with Animals spell. So suddenly you can speak with animals and stuff. Oh, I saw those cards before. Mago showed me yesterday. Oh yeah, did he show these on his channel? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he gave them to me, so I'm really appreciative of them. They're all of these cards are like special bonus actions, and like I guess like as a DM you like give them out to somebody as like a kind of like a fun like bonus spell or whatever during the game, and then like they can play it and then they gain the benefits of the card that's on here. But anyways, on a success for the duration, gain the benefits of the Speak with Animal spell and an advantage on skill checks related to animals. On a failure, nothing happened. So that's kind of cool, right? Like it's like a spell that you get to play. I think that's freaking cool. This one's hilarious too. This is he's watching lots of D&D shorts on his channel. Yeah, he was watching these guys, the man shorts, right? So I'm actually really appreciative that he gave me these. In fact, I'm gonna message him and let him know I'm doing an unboxing of his stuff. So this is hilarious. I don't know if this is like the kind of thing that you really you'd give to a player, but I guess this is like if your players are pissing you off, you can use it to troll everyone. But it's a card called DM's Wrath. So once per day, you flip the Man Shorts D2 and call either Kraken or Florida Man. On a success, each player loses 1 turn. That's so savage. Man, that could really kill your party though. If you played that at the wrong or right time, that could completely screw everyone over. I actually never played D&D. Okay, well, I'll give you a quick overview of what D&D is like. So you have a DM, and the DM sets a situation, tells you about like what you see around you, and tells you a little bit about like what's going on in the world. So he creates all the NPCs that you interact with. He creates the quests, the storylines, the setting, and the kind of the intrigue of the world around you. Then everyone else is like players and stuff, and the players they kind of like everyone takes on the role of a character in the D&D realm. And I think that's probably my favorite thing about it, is like the role-playing aspect, where you kind of create your own character, and then that person has like their own backstory, personality, and like motivations and reasons for existing. And it's so much fun to kind of just get lost and immersed in a character. Like definitely that's probably my favorite part of D&D, is like the role-playing aspect. Sabrina says, I like to RP. Yeah, so maybe one of these days we'll do a D&D game online, and maybe you can come play D&D with us. Allie, you can come play too. Any of you guys who are on the channel, maybe we'll do an open game where we play with everybody. Yoda, I don't know if Chetta's still here. Oh yeah, Chetta's still here. Any of you guys who want to come try and play it, maybe we'll try and do a session of D&D where we play with everybody. I think that'll be really I definitely really love role-playing. It's one of my favorite things. I love the acting aspect of Dungeons & Dragons. But anyways, yeah, that's a dick move to play, is the DM's Wrath card. It makes everyone lose their turn. That is brutal. If I can get my laptop working by then, yeah, definitely let me know. I think it would be cool to play with everybody. Just in Time says, okay, so you flip the Manator Z2, call it. On a success, you gift 1d6 of inspiration to all members of your party, even if you are not a bard. On a failure, nothing happens. I don't know what inspiration is, but I'm guessing like it's just a bonus to your rolls. Let me look it up. What's inspiration? Again, I haven't really played 5e. I think that one day I'm gonna learn how to play it, just because it's like the most popular version of edition of D&D. Right now, I'm just playing my solo campaign. So, Two Half Perfect. Hey, welcome to the channel. He says, hi guys, I'm writing my own D&D adventure. Oh, that's super cool. Welcome to the channel. And Yoda says, right now I'm the most unreliable for making sessions due to work. Well, that's okay. Maybe we'll be able to do it just like as like a drop-in thing, or maybe we'll do like a one-shot. If you guys want to do like a one-shot D&D game, and like we'll just play it through from the beginning to the end, and then if that's that, then that's that, right? But if you guys enjoyed the session and you guys want to play a little more, maybe we'll like continue the campaign, like continue the session next time. And like again, there's no pressure to keep coming back for more games and stuff like that. Why don't you just quit your job, Yoda to Soda? Oh man, I wish I could just quit my job and play D&D all the time. That'd be sick. So let me read this. On a success, you gift 1d6 of inspiration to all members of your party, even if you are not a bard. Oh, okay. Inspiration is a special bonus that you can spend anytime you want to gain advantage on an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Anyone you want. Whoa. How have you never played 5e? I'm still learning it. I've played it a few times. I'm still learning it, so that's just life, right? I've been playing like 3.5e and Pathfinder for ages and ages, but I really want to learn how to play 5e, and you know, once I have a group again, I'd love to play it. I guess the reason why I've never played 5e is because I've been living under a rock and stubbornly not playing 5e. But a bunch of my friends were telling me to play it, so maybe there's going to be a future for when I learn how to do it. Sabrina says, I had to break up a fight a few days on Discord. Oh my god, you broke up a fight on Discord? Yeah, fights on Discord can get pretty gnarly. People get heated. Once I finish my apprenticeship, I'll be making $46 an hour. Holy crap! That's actually amazing, Yoda. Nice, nice. What the heck do you do? Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Okay, let's read Sarah's Blessing. Sarah's Blessing. Once per long rest, flip your man shorts D2 twice. Call either Kraken or Florida Man. On 2 successes, you may change the result of your attack to a 20. On a failure, nothing happens. Yeah, I remember reading this one before. And it seemed like it's a little bit, like, unlikely to happen. But I guess it's still fine, right? Yeah. Journeyman Tin Basher. I do ventilation and heating. Oh, dude, that's super cool. That's awesome. Man, that's freaking cool. Man, you should be proud of having a nice job like that. That's actually great. $46 an hour is pretty freaking decent. Will you buy yourself a home? I technically own 2 homes already. Whoa. Yeah, I'm proud of you too. Yoda is like part of my extended family. In fact, I don't really have my own family, so Yoda is more legit than my own family, so. I'm proud of you, Yoda. You rock, bro. And yes, you make a lot of, that's really decent money. That's really good. Anyways, I'm gonna read the next card now. Waylon's Wisdom. Waylon's Wisdom. Once per day, flip the man shorts D2, call either Kraken or Florida Man. On a success, you're granted a temporary +4 bonus to all wisdom checks and saves for the duration. On a failure, nothing happens. That's kind of cool. Then there's Lance's Last Stand. Lance's Last Stand. Once per day, in place of a death saving throw, flip your man shorts D2, calling either Kraken or Florida Man. On a success, you stabilize. Gain 5 hit points and stand to your feet. Okay, okay. On a failure, your DM may treat your next failed death save as 2 failures. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that you only get like, what, 3 death saves and then you die? So like, if you've already failed 1 and then you're using this on your second saving throw, that just means that you fail that coin flip, you just die. You just die. Welcome to die. But anyways, I really love these cards. I also really love the dice. So thank you so much, Magromancer, for sending me these, for giving me this dice set. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna try and learn how to do 5th edition. The only reason why I'm doing 3.5 right now is just because that's what I'm familiar and comfortable with, and because it's a solo campaign. I'm just doing what I'm comfortable with. But if I ever do run a campaign with everybody who's like everybody on the channel, or like if you wanted to come and join in the community, 2 half perfect 2, we would probably be playing 5th edition. So just because 5th edition is a little bit simpler, it's also like quicker to make character sheets, and there's a lot of stuff that's like streamlined. And again, like I'm starting to come around to 5th edition. I'm very like stuck and set in my old ass ways. By the way, I might be down at the coast for 6 weeks next year. Oh my gosh, Yoda, if you come down to the coast, you gotta come visit me. I would really appreciate that if you came to visit me. I'd like to hang out with you and do some cool stuff. Maybe we'll go like hit a bar, or like go bowling, or I don't freaking know. We'll do human things. Maybe we'll even play DnD. We could play DnD. Why not? Okay, so I did get one other thing from Magromancer. It's not D&D related, but I think it's still pretty cool. So give me a second. One moment. I'm gonna grab the thing. Okay, so, pick up women. Just kidding. You know how many dates I've been on? How many dates have you been on, Yoda? I remember you did tell me that you had one girlfriend, right? You had a girlfriend that one time. That is super, like, it's, to be honest, it's not about the amount of dates that you've been on, but like the quality of your dates, you know, the quality of your relationship. And I shouldn't be giving relationship advice. But here we go, guys. This is what I got from my buddy Magromancer. He gave me G Fuel. I know that Magromancer is a big G Fuel guy, and he Sabrina says cough cough Playboy. I don't know who that was aimed towards. I've had like 2 serious relationships in my life. I don't want to talk about it right now. But yeah, my first serious relationship was 3 years. My second serious relationship was 12 years. So. Cough cough Playboy JK. Nope, not a single one. Rhymes with Nero. Rhymes with Nero. So it's 0. Oh, Yoda. Oh man. Mod, police are coming. I need help. Call the police. Somebody call the police. Okay, let's talk about this G Fuel that Magromancer gave me. Magromancer gave me this stuff. It's called Confetti Cake. And it's not too bad. I've actually tried it a little bit. It's actually pretty good. Bad Bones the Legend timed out Yoda to soda? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Yoda got timed out. Blasphemy against me. Damn. That's a savage. Yeah, this is G Fuel Confetti Cake. Maybe what I'll do is we'll make a little bit of it right now. Although it's got a lot of caffeine in it. I don't know if I should drink some right now. Let me just open it and smell it and tell you guys a little bit about what it tastes like. The smell is like sprinkles and cake. I guess that's why it's called confetti cake. It tastes like vanilla cake, if that helps you guys imagine what it tastes like. How you been, Bones? Yoda spitting facts. Deserve the timeout in the corner. Got savaged. Got savaged. How you been, Bones? So yeah, confetti cake. There's energy, focus, endurance, reaction. Now the thing that blows my mind about this G Fuel stuff is that it's got let me read the supplement facts. 15 calories per serving, 3 carbohydrates. But the thing that blows my mind is that like there's no sugar, and there's a bunch of like there's like 67% of your vitamin E. There's niacin, vitamin B6. Wow, 588% of your total daily recommended value. Vitamin B12, choline, calcium, sodium. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, but it's got as much caffeine as like a big cup of coffee. It's got like 140 milligrams of caffeine in it. Busy as Yoda said. That was me timing out myself. Dad is equal to Bones. Child is equal to Yoda. Frickin' sent him back to the Shadow Realm. Get out of here, Yoda! Demolished him. But yeah, it surprises me that this actually doesn't have any sugar in it. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like healthy or whatever, but still. I don't really know. And from what I've had of it, it tasted not too bad. Anyway, so thank you, Magro, for the G Fuel, and also the cup. He also gave me a Super Meat Boy cup. Super Meat Boy! It's Super Meat Boy! Dad Bones Legend Roof timeout on Yoda DeSoto. Yeah, he can. Yoda can come out of the out of the corner now. I'm free from hell. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so that was my opening. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think I'm gonna go back to character creation because I really just want to try and get the characters done, so that maybe next session I can try and play a little bit of actually try and play a little bit of solo D&D. Again, I've never done that before, so it's weird. Is he even around? Magro, I mean, I told him that I was going to be doing an unboxing of all the stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe he's around. Maybe he's not. Who knows? So cold, I couldn't say anything. I was talking to myself. Oh, you poor thing. Poor thing, Yoda. Is it cold? It's cold in the timeout corner, apparently. I guess I'll put myself in this corner here. That way Yoda doesn't feel like it left out, because I'm also in the corner. There we go. Hugs Jordan. Aw! Thanks for hugging me, Sabrina. Let me give you a hug back. Using my special hug command. The real Jordan Vo hugs Sabrina Sandwolf 1997. There have been 34 hugs in chat. Wow, that's a lot of hugs. Bad Bone says, shouldn't have disclosed the amount of dates we've had. True. Sabrina says, I forgot you had that. Adding another. Okay, so we got here. We're gonna have to calculate our hit points. So our hit points are going to be 10 plus 1, which would be 11, and then I'll roll a d10. Anyways, I might have to convert this character over 5th edition if I'm going to be running it in a 5th edition campaign. But for now, I'm just doing it in 5th edition, sorry, 3.5 edition, because that's what I'm comfortable with. That's what I know. We go 6 plus, so I just roll a 6 on a d10, plus my constitution of 1, so that adds another 7 hit points to my pool, so I'll be at 18 hit points, and then one more d10, and I rolled a, oh, con, that's cocked. I'm gonna call that an 8. 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 18, which would be 27 hit points. My speed will be 30, my armor class is 10, no armor bonus, no shield. My dexterity modifier is 1. Size modifier 0. Natural armor 0. And deflection modifier 0. Miscellaneous modifier 0. That sucks. My armor class is only 11. Oh well, that's life. Man, I think that Novello is going to get his ass kicked. It says, fudge, I can't even read that because I'm colorblind to black and white. Oh shit, really? How can I make it easier to read then? Oh, fudge. I'm really sorry about that. What can I do? Is it too tiny? Maybe it's too tiny. I mean, I feel like it's not going to help that much. But maybe I can make it a little bigger or something. Again, I kind of made it super tiny here. I'm gonna go here. I might disappear behind avatars, but that's just life. Yeah, I'll read it as I go through. Okay. I do apologize if it's a little bit hard to read. I realize, like, yeah, it's probably kind of hard to read. I apologize. So, Mavello. Now, you may ask how Mavello even has a name, considering that he's been an orphan for as long as he remembers. So, I was trying to think up a interesting story for how Mavello got his name, and the way I came up with it is that Mavello actually found like a rusty rapier on one of the ships, and written like inscribed on the rapier was the name Mavello. So he just named himself after the rusty rapier that he found laying around. And the attack bonus is gonna be, it's a Mavello, and it's a +1 rapier. Even though it's a rusty rapier. It's a rusty rapier, but at least it's a good one. It's like a masterwork rapier. Masterwork rusty rapier. Okay, so what monster are you going against? Again, we have no idea what monsters we're going to be going against. They're going to be rolled up randomly. I'm going to be just as surprised as you guys when it happens. And also, I was also going to maybe use like the Twitch chat. So like I was going to let you guys decide what kind of things I might encounter by just voting on it. You know what I mean? Like we'll start up a poll, and then depending on what you guys vote for will be the kind of thing that I encounter and fight, right? So attack bonus is going to be 1 plus my strength. So it'd be 2 plus my attack bonus of... I'm at 3rd level, so it'd be a +3. So it'd be attack bonus of +5. My damage will be that of a rapier. DnD. Anyways, please don't hate me that I'm doing it in 3.5 edition. That's just that's just the edition that I'm comfortable with. I'm sure that in the future, once I am a little more comfortable with 5th edition, I will be doing like a 5th edition campaign. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how much damage a rapier does. Another thing is, like, at 5th edition and 3.5 edition, the weapons do slightly different damages. Like, damage tables are different. So my rapier will do... looks like 1d6 damage. +1, because of my strength. And my critical will be 18 to 20 and ×2. That's actually kind of good. Means I only have to roll an 18, 19, or a 20 to critical hit. Piercing. Okay, so that's most of my stats done. Now all I gotta do is figure out my skills. Now for the skills, it's gonna be a little bit more... It's gonna be a little more sketchy. I might draw out my own DnD character. Yes! Yes, please do. Sabrina, if you draw out your own DnD character, that would be amazing. And it may even give you some inspiration for when we all get to play together. Yoda says, I'm a head out. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, Yoda. And we're going to miss you, my bud. And yeah, let me know if you ever want to play D&D with me. I'm always down. Maybe I'll even be able to resurrect your old character, Styrak. Remember Styrak? Yeah, I've played D&D with Yoda a few times, and he had like I think it was like a sorcerer or something, or like it was a warlock. I'm not sure. But anyways, have a good night, Yoda, and I will see you next time, my friend. Thank you for coming in to say hi. My skill points are going to be 4 plus intelligence modifier times 4. Let me just write that down. I guess I'll write down in the notes for the second thing here. So 4 plus intelligence modifier would be 6 times 4, which is 6, 12, 24 points. Plus 6 plus 6. So a total of 36 skill points. One thing is, like, in 5th edition, the skill point system is like a little bit more simple, whereas in 3.5 is a little more complicated. I like the fact that it's complicated, but not everyone does. It's like a totally different game. So the class skills I've got are balance, bluff, climb, diplomacy, escape artist, jump, profession, sense motive, swim, tumble, and use rope. Let me just check those. So how am I gonna do? Balance, bluff, climb. Balance, bluff, climb. Craft, diplomacy, escape artist, jump. Diplomacy, escape artist, jump. Profession, sense motive, swim. Tumble and use rope. Okay, so now that I've got my my class, Sabrina says, I wouldn't mind to play D&D with you, Jordan. Aw, let's do it sometime. I would love to play with you. I'll show you when I'm done drawing it. Heck yeah. My favorite thing about D&D is like drawing up the characters and kind of imagining what the characters like kind of would look like, you know? I really enjoy like taking a concept and like fleshing it out. I really love that about D&D. And it's also like, what a great way to create a character is by playing them and kind of like understanding what they're all about. Like, it's really cool. Maybe I'll draw some of the characters that I create today. I think I will. Let's see here. I got 36 skill points. And let me see here. I think my maximum ranks is going to be so Swashbuckler 3. There we go. Swashbuckler 3. Now it's got the correct max rank thing. For my balance, I'm going to say that he's really good at balancing. He's going to have 6 ranks in balance. Bluff. Is he good at lying? Yeah, I'm going to say he's good at lying. Climb? Yeah, he's good at climbing. Crafting? No, he's not good at crafting. He has never done crafting. Diplomacy? He's good at diplomacy. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Escape artist 6. That's 30. Oh shoot. I have to reallocate some of the stuff. So let's put that 4 in there. Maybe he's not as good as balancing. Diplomacy. He's good at diplomacy. I'm gonna lower that down to a 4. The escape artist will also be a 4. That's 10, 14, 18, 22, 22, 26, 26, 28, 32, and 36. Although I don't have enough ranks for it to use rope. I can pull a 2 from somewhere. I guess I'll pull it out of climb. Put 2 and use rope. Oh, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26, 30, 34, 36. Okay, there we go. That's all 36 skill points used. Now, because this is my own kind of like homebrew race, I was also going to add some bonuses to his skills. So, because he's got a monkey tail, he uses the monkey tail to balance. So I'm going to say it gives him a +2 to balance, and because he's a monkey, he gets a +2 to climb. And then I was also going to say that maybe it's harder for him to, like, talk to people or something. I don't really know. I'm not sure. Boosts his dexterity. You lower his... I'm going to say he gets a -2 to diplomacy and -2 to gather information. Because he's like a monkey man. He has difficulties communicating with normal people. Yeah, I think that's good. That boosts his armor class up to a 12 as well. Touch armor class would be 12, flat-footed armor class would be 10, and that is Mavello, I think. So let me see here, 1,000, 3,000, 6,000. So he's at 6,000 out of 10,000 experience. Oh, I still get to choose his feats. Oh, and his languages. So he's going to be speaking Common, which is like English. He also should speak... here. Wondering if you can learn Thieves' Cant. Now, Thieves' Cant is like a special language that only rogues can use. Maybe he can't learn it because he's a rogue unless someone taught him. Yeah, maybe his friend taught him how to do it, how to speak Thieves' Cant. You know, it's my own campaign. I'm gonna say that he learned it. He learned Thieves' Cant from his friend Thief. Yeah, I called him Thief. His friend. His friend actually has a name, but he goes by the name Thief. Weapon finesse. Let me think what other feats I should give him. Improved critical? I don't know. Can I take that? No. That requires base attack bonus plus 8. Too much. Deft hands, maybe? What does that do? Plus 2 bonus on all sleight of hand checks and use rope checks. It's okay. Here. Improved initiative, improved churning, improved unarmed strike. I really want him to be good at, like, climbing and swashbuckling and stuff like that. Maybe I'll give him dodge. Maybe like a good feat. Weapon, finesse, and dodge. Let me see if there's anything else I get from this. Oh, hey! Apparently from my class, I already get weapon finesse for free, so I still have one more feat. So let's get mobility as my second feat. Mobility makes it so that when you kind of move in and out of people's squares, you get a bonus to your armor class. What does Grace do? Ooh, it gives you a bonus to your reflex save. Okay, so the saving throws... the saving throws are like when something bad is about to happen to you, you can make a saving throw to try to avoid the damage from, like, for example, rocks falling on your head. You can make a reflex saving throw to try and dodge out of the way. And so in this case, I have Grace, which means that I get a +1 bonus to my saving throws, which is really nice. Third, 3-1-1. 3-1-1. Hey, that's not bad. +4 in all of my saving throws. That's actually pretty good. I also get Insightful Strike. What does that mean? Insightful Strike is, at 3rd level, a swashbuckler becomes able to place her finesse attacks where they deal greater damage. She applies her intelligence bonus, if any, as a bonus to damage rolls. That's actually sick! Can be used with any light weapon as well as any other weapon that can be used weapon finesse, such as rapier, whip, or spiked chain. Targets immune to sneak attacks or critical hits are immune to Swashbuckler's Insightful Strike. Swashbuckler cannot use this ability when wearing medium or heavy armor or when carrying a medium or heavy load. So I'll write that down in my special abilities. Insightful Strike. Now the Insightful Strike is going to be super great for this character because I've got an intelligence of +2, which is actually not too bad. It means I'll be able to do additional 2 damage when I do my Insightful Strike. That's pretty decent. I'm also going to give myself an armor protective item of a fencing shirt. Counts as light armor. My AC bonus is going to be +1 from it. Maximum dexterity +8. Check penalty, no. Spell failure 0%. Speed 30. The weight is like 2 pounds. Special properties, none. So he's got a rusty rapier, Movello, and he's got a fencing shirt. And I want him to have like an heirloom of some kind. Maybe he's got a necklace from his parents. Ring necklace, or sorry, necklace with a ring on it. Leather necklace with ring. D&D carrying capacity. I think that this character is almost done now. His strength is like 12, so it's like 43, 43, 44 to 86. Come on, what the frick? Input value, what? Maybe I just put 86 then. 6 and then 130 is the max load. And there it is. I think the character is pretty much done now. Although, wait, I have a couple more languages because I have intelligence bonus of +2. So let's just say he speaks Elven, and he speaks Wildling. There it is. Mavello's character sheet is now complete. I wonder if I can save it like this. I'll save it with my changes. I'm going to call this Mavello character sheet. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to our second character, which is going to be our rogue. Now our rogue is he calls himself Thief. But his actual name is Nathaniel. He's a human. His alignment is going to be chaotic neutral. He worships Ola Damara. Size is medium. His age is going to be 22. He's also a male. His height is going to be 5'2". His weight is going to be let's say he's like a lot smaller than Mavello. It's going to be like 135 pounds, 134 pounds. Eyes brown, hair black, skin brown, or I'm going to say tan. Okay, and then I wrote his stats over here. So he's got kind of funny stats. He's got 12 in 12 in strength, 18 in dexterity, and everything else is like really average and crappy. So 9 constitution, 9 intelligence, 11 wisdom, and 9 charisma. So give me a second. Let me see here. Oh my god, he's got a lot of hit points, or a lot of skills. So his hit die is going to be d6. So it's 6, -1, so 5. And then I'm going to roll a d6 to get a few more hit points. Oh my gosh, this kid's going to be really squishy. He's going to be a squishy boy. Oh, he rolled another 6, so that's another 5 hit points. So he's at 10. And then another 6, so he's at 15 hit points. That's actually not bad. That's great. And he's got a +4 dexterity, so he's good at dodging stuff. One, 3, 1. And we might as well just go straight into doing his skills, because it seems like that's going to be the thing that uses the most time here. He's got a lot of skills. So he's got 8 plus intelligence modifier. So 7 times 4, 14, 28, plus 7 plus 7. So 35 equals 42 skill points. Got a lot of different skills here. Please excuse me, it's going to turn ugly for a second. I'm just going to do it like this because it's going to make my life easier. Praise, balance, bluff, climb, half, cipher script, device, dies, artist, forgery, gather information, hide, intimidate, jump, knowledge, listen, move silently, open lock, form, session, search, sense motive, sleight of hand, bot, swim, stumble, use magic device, and use. Okay, there we go. All done. I can open back up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh hey, I see Jellybean. Hi Jellybean. How you doing tonight? I see Jellybean's avatar. Greetings. Ooh, I'm gonna make him good liar. Let me see here. I did put 4 in appraise, so he knows what stuff it was worthwhile to steal. Balance is 4, so he's trained at balancing. 6 in bluff, so he's good at lying. 4 in a climb, he can climb well. Diplomacy is 4. 4 in disable device. 6 in escape artist. 6 into, sorry. 6 in escape artist. I don't know why I gave him forgery. He doesn't really need forgery. He should have gather information, so 4 in gather information. 6 in hide, 4 in intimidate, 6 in jump, knowledge. I'm gonna give him a streetwise. Knowledge streetwise. Give him 4 in that. Move silently. Let's give him 4 in that, and let's see how many I've already spent. So that's 10, 14. I'm okay. Aw, that's good to hear, Jellybean. Anything new with you? Anything new in your life? Have you ever played or seen DnD before? 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, 32, 6, 42. Oh my gosh, I went way over. Let's bring this down by 2. Bluff will go down to 4. Balance maybe. Lower that. Artist. T-bar should be high. Maybe 1 point in that. Let's put no points in intimidate. Jump is going to be like 4. Streetwise will be 2. Six, 10, 14, 16, 20, 26, 27. 739. Oh, that's still too much. Maybe no diplomacy or gather information. Hint for what my character is. What kind of character are you making, Sabrina? I'd love to know. Two, 4, 8, 10, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26, 30, 34, 35, 36. I got 6. And for my character is, what is that? A lizard plus a lady. Lizard lady? Lizard princess? Jellybean, I'm about to go find you in a call or something. Have you ever played this kind of thing before? Dragon hybrid vampire. Holy crap. Oh, that's sick. That's a cool idea for a character. Let me see here. I got 36, which means I got 6 more points to put into stuff. Let's put 2 points in tumble. 2 points in use magic rope. I have 2 more points. If they're going to be in like water and stuff like that, might as well put maybe another rank in sleight of hand. 1 rank into swim. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 16, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30, 32, 36, 38, 40. Oh, I got 2 more ranks. 2 more ranks to put around. So I'll put 1 more rank in to swim. Another rank in sleight of hand. So I got 3 sleight of hand. Let's give our boy a dagger for attacking. Attack bonus will be 2 plus strength 1, which will be an attack bonus of plus 3. Damage is 1d4. Critical is times 3. Range, melee, type, piercing. Maybe I'll also give him like a sap as well. I think the sap is like 1d3 damage, something like that. Oh, it does a d6. Holy shit. Ranged melee campaign is going to be city of oh, what the why would it stay here? Fuck. City of RainBarrel. Hopefully that Barla barrel. Why wouldn't it stay on the page? I'm just trying to freaking write a thing. So, feats. We're going to go through the feats and decide what we want to give our boy. And we're going to give him Deft Hands. Now, Deft Hand is going to give him a +2 bonus on Sleight of Hand and on Use Rope. Yeah. But because he's a human, he gets more feats. Sabrina Sandwolf shrugs. Dragon hybrid vampire, and she has a demonic sword. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, there's a system that you can get for like having like an ancestral weapon. So if you have a demonic sword, maybe you can kind of like play your character and slowly like have your sword progress with your character. I think that would be really cool, huh? I gotta figure out what feats I want to give him now. Okay, so I gave him Deft Hands. I'm figuring like this guy kind of like sneaks up behind people and stabs in the back. Maybe I'll give him something that helps him with that. I'll give him the stealthy feat. Stealthy feat. Nimble fingers. Oh shoot, yeah, he's got to have nimble fingers too. Nimble fingers gives him a +2 to open lock and disable device checks. His disable device is -1 because he's dumb. 2 ranks in it, and then 2 from the bonus from the feat. So he's actually not horrible at disabling device. That's kind of nice. Give him a dagger and a sap. I think that's about it. Those other possessions, he's got a dagger. He's got a sap. He's got a leather sack. He's got an apple. he's got a beer bottle and that's all he's got. He only speaks common, and thieves can't. He's got some special abilities because he's a thief. Sneak attack, 2d6, trap sense. Sneak attack, 2d6. Attack, 2d6. Trap finding. Evasion. Trap sense +1. Okay, I think that's Nathaniel the Thief completed. So I'll save it. Now I only have one other character that I still gotta complete. And that's the last guy. Magro said he might jump into this chat for a bit. Oh, I hope he does. I hope he does. Okay, so this guy's name is Prag Folksman. You know what the weird thing is? I think that I might actually be able to get to play a little bit tonight. I don't know. It depends on whether or not, like, I feel like I should be able to stay up. It's almost 10 p.m. I usually go to bed around 10 p.m. Just because I usually have to wake up. Like, tomorrow I'm going to have to wake up at 6 a.m. So I try and get to bed early so that I don't get too tired. Okay, now Prague is going to be older than both these guys. He's going to be 29. Same age as me in real life. His eyes are... It's almost 1 a.m. here in Florida. It's almost 1 a.m. Maybe you should head to bed, Sabrina. Although I'm really enjoying your company, so... I appreciate you coming in to say hi and stuff. What eye color should this guy? See, I'm imagining his eyes is like amber colored. Hair color is gonna be ruddy brown. Now his stats are really interesting here, because I rolled them up with the hardcore system, and he got a freaking 17 in Constitution. And I'm gonna make him as a fighter. +3 to his attack bonus. Ah! Three, 1, 1. Nah, I'm not tired yet. Well, thank you for sticking around. I know it's kind of like, this is probably like the heavy lifting part where it's all making all the technical specs of the character sheet. But luckily I've actually gotten pretty fast at making these 3.5 character sheets, so. We see here 10 plus 3 would be 13, and then we'll roll this a couple more times. 6 plus 3 would be 9, that'll become a 22. And then one more time, 6 plus 3 would be another 9, so it would be 31. Now his attack, what kind of weapon should he have? He's a dock worker, so he should have like a funny weapon, like a dock worker weapon. I'm thinking about giving him just a crowbar. Yeah, let's give him a crowbar. Three plus 1 is plus 4. Damage is 1d6 plus 1. Critical times 3. Ranged, melee, type, bludgeoning. It says, I just don't got any colors, so I'll be sending the pic now of her. Oh yeah, send me the picture. If you send me the picture, I'll include it in the chat. Okay, so oh, I sent it on Discord. Okay, let me check this out, guys. Let's take a short break from character creation, and we will take a look at this cool cool character. Hi Jordan, I'm guessing I missed the unboxing. I was trying to get the daily challenges completed in Splitgate and just finished. Oh yeah, you missed unboxing, my brother, but that's okay. When I do a re-upload to YouTube, maybe you'll watch it, because I went through and I was showing off all the cool dice that you gave me. The coolest one that I think is the D2. I think that's so neat that there's a D2 in this set. Such a cool set, actually. And to be honest, because most of my stuff is in storage, I probably wouldn't even be able to play DnD right now if you didn't give me this set of dice. So I really appreciate that. You're enabling me to do the cool thing. Oh, I see Spirit Wolf Firetail. Hi, Deirdre. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to show off the... What'd you think of the card stats? I thought the card stats were really cool. A second. There it is, guys. There's Sabrina's picture. I don't know if it showed. Okay, here we go. Here's Sabrina's picture. Honestly, I love it. That is so cool. Man, that's awesome. So, like, if you have, like, wings and stuff like that, that means, like, if you fall down into a pit, you can save yourself. I don't know, like, I think that'd be cool to, like, have your character, like, to find out, like, more about your character. It's so cool, the idea of, like, how does a dragon and a vampire end up together? In the, like, how did that happen? Was your mom the dragon? Was your dad the dragon? And, like, how did they end up together? Like, dragon and a vampire? That's cool. Sabrina says, yeah, I don't got dice right now because it's in storage in Washington. That's okay. You can always use, like, a digital dice roller and stuff like that. Niagara says, I'm going to make my G Fuel now. Which one should I have first tonight? Plasma or health potion? I would say go with the health potion. I had the health potion at your house last time, and I really liked it, actually. Spirit Wolf Firetail says, hi. Hi, how you doing? So give me a second. I'm going to switch back over to the interactive character sheet. And we will continue working on our character sheet because we're on the last character now. We're finally on the last character. You know what? Let's get before we Father Dragon, Vampire Mom. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so before we continue on, I'm going to do a quick shout out to my brother Magromancer, because he's now here. Maybe we can get a cool new clip to watch.
So, just wanted to say thank you, and I'm going
You're welcome, Magro.
To see if I can... Yeah. Where's the clips on here?
Your clips are currently on my stream. That's where they are. This is an interesting clip. Why did someone clip this?
Mongoose, if you would be able to clip that and post it in...
The game that shall not be named. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to do another shout out to you. That was a really random clip. Oh, hey, yeah, this is what we saw earlier. I was watching you. There was a clip of, like, everyone was singing or something. And I think this was the clip that we watched last time, actually. Man, that song was banging. I taught that game. We played Magro was the game we shall not be named. Alright guys, let's try and finish this character. It's starting to get late for me. So I want to finish this character. He's almost done, to be honest. He's going to have 2+ intelligence modifier times 4, so 4 times 4, which would be 16, plus 4, plus 4. So he has a total of... Yeah, that sounds right. Although, wait, I just realized he should have +1 per level, because he's a human. So he should have 20, plus 5, plus 5. So he should have 30 skill points. And the weird thing is that that also means that Nathaniel should also have more skill points. Should have another 6 skill points. So he can be a little less crappy. Let's make him more stealthy. So that's 2 there. 2 there. He should be able to 4, 1, 1. 2 more skill points to put in. We'll put in a hide. Yeah, put him in a hide. There you go. Now he's stealthier. Saved. It says, if I get my PS4 up and running again, I'll get you both onto Minecraft or Ark Survival Evolved. Heck yeah. He knows what I meant. Nah, It Takes Two was fun. Actually, there's 2 games that shall not be named. Subnautica and Cuphead. Oh, you just named them. I remember you were telling me that Cuphead literally, like, traumatized you. I vote for Ark if it's cross-platform. Yeah, I don't have Ark, though. I mean, if I got it on the computer, maybe I could play with you guys, right? And please excuse me, guys. I'm gonna have to crunch the character sheet for a moment, just because I want to quickly add all the class features, or the class skills. So climb, craft, handle animal, intimidate, jump, ride, and swim. And you should have 2 bonus feats. Okay, now you guys should be able to see what I'm doing. Too bad you didn't get Ark for free when it was available for free on Steam last month. Nobody told me! If you guys tell me these things, I can take advantage of them, but otherwise I can't. Nobody told me. No fair. Climb. Let's say he's okay at climb with 2 points. Craft. I don't think he has any crafts. He's a dock worker guy. Handle animal. Maybe he puts animals in the crates and stuff like that. So maybe he's got a little bit of... Maybe he knows how to move a donkey and stuff. Yeah, let's say he knows how to handle animals. 4 and handle animal. Intimidate. He's a pretty intimidating guy. Let's give him a 6. Jump. I don't think he's super great at jumping, but he kind of knows how to jump. 2. Ride. I don't think he really knows how to ride, but I do think he knows how to swim. Man, why does he have so many skill points? 2 plus intelligence modifier. Oh, because he's got a high intelligence, that's why. 2 plus 2. 4 times 4 would be 16, plus 4 would be 20. 20 plus 5 plus 5, yeah, that's 30. Got a lot of skill points, actually. Let's make him a little bit better at climbing, then. And I'm going to say that he's good at handling animals. He's okay at jumping. Maybe give him some... I'm surprised that profession is not one of the class skills. I did mention that it was available for free, but you never got it. Well, that's because I guess I'm a dope. I must have missed that message. And that's a fail on that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad, dog. So 6, 12, 24, plus 6 is 30. No points in anything else. I'm wondering if I should give him some cross-class things. No, it wouldn't make sense, really. The only thing that doesn't really make sense here is him being good at jumping. He's kind of, I imagine Prague as being kind of like a fat guy. Can't really jump. He's like maybe not fat. He's like husky, tough. Oh, Sabrina redeemed stretch. Thank you, Sabrina. Oh, stretch. Stand up and stretch too. Okay. Round. Okay, I think that's it. Although I removed 2 points, so now I can put 2 points somewhere else if I wanted to. Maybe give him like a couple points in ride. Ah, hell, let's give him a couple points in ride. Why not? He's ridden something before. Don't forget, there are 6 levels of fatness, Jordan. There's big, healthy, husky, fluffy, damn, and oh hell no! Oh hell no! What level of fatness am I at? Big or healthy? I'd like to say healthy, but let's not talk about that. His feats. You get 2 feats, 3 feats, plus 2 bonus feats. Okay, fighter bonus feats. Yes. Improved unarmed strike. That means he's good at punching people. Also give him power attack. Power attack means that you can move points on your accuracy to deal more damage with a hit. Agro says, nah, you're not healthy. I don't think you're even in this scale. I'm definitely fluffy. What is that, like Gabriel Iglesias? Fluffy? Also give him improved bull rush. Can I do that? Have enough strength for that? He needs 13 strength. Oh, he's got just enough strength to get and put. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, let's do it. Improved bull rush. Fuck yeah. Bull rush. I have even more feats. Jeez. Give him cleave. Give him cleave. I think I can take cleave. Get cleave. Improved arm strike, power attack, improved bull. Then I get one. I give him combat expertise. He's actually intelligent. I'll give him that. He's got enough intelligence. He can take combat expertise. Wow. His armor / protective item is going to be a leather jacket. Type light. C bonus is going to be like, yeah, there's strength. Yeah, the strength definitely is lacking to be a Duskblade. Honestly, this character, I don't know if I explained this at the beginning, but I generated all my characters using like hardcore generation method, which is like I rolled the dice and then exactly whatever I rolled goes directly into the stat block. I'm not allowed to re. So if you go and take a look at this guy's stats, you can see he's got 13 strength, 10 dexterity, 17 constitution, 15 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 12 charisma. So definitely I would have like probably rearranged things a little bit if I could, but I wanted to just roll up the stats and use. So yeah, how this character. Leather jacket +2, maximum dexterity, let's say +4. Dex penalty -1. Spell fear 5%, speed 30, 5 pounds or 4 pounds. So he's got a leather jacket, bottle of booze bottle of booze. He's also got a crowbar. What else should a dock worker have? I guess he's got a hat. He should have like dock worker hat. What kind of hat is that though? The bowler cap, bowler hat. Wait, that's not very medieval though. Like a toque? He's got a toque, yeah. He's also got like leather boots, leather belt, leather sack. He speaks Common, Dwarven, and Halfling. He can speak to hobbitses. Yeah, I think that's it for all these characters now. Folksman. There it is, Prague Folksman. Now the only thing I haven't done for these characters, I haven't generated them any wealth. So like they don't have any money, guys. Nigromaster says, did you check out those websites I sent you? I haven't got a chance to check them out yet, but yeah. You remember how far we leveled up Psymancer last time we played? I think you got him up to level 7 or 8, I think. I would have to take a look. I haven't in the character sheets. Actually, you know what? We might as well take a little break to take a look. Although, wait, we have, yeah, so there's the Dungeon Fog Man Shorts. Oh yeah, Sirenscape is the music and stuff like that. I don't think I can use that on the stream. World Anvil. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about World Anvil. A lot of really good stuff. World Anvil. DnD 3.5e, starting goal by class. Okay, so fighter gets 64 times 10 GP. So let me write that down, or roll that out for gets 64 times 10 gold. Although this doesn't sound right. Apparently that is right. Yeah, your Duskblade became really strong, Sai, remember? The only thing I feel sad about is like your what's the Inora? Poor Inora is dead. Rest in pizza. I rolled a 4, 2, 6, 4 is 10, 12, 13, 15. So he's got 150 gold pieces. That's this man's life savings. Switch over to sorta. Remember when I rolled all those natural 20s in a row against that dragon? Yeah, I do remember that. That was crazy. I had some insane luck that night. Why are you oofing? So 5d4 times 10. So that's a 2, a 4, 2, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 3, 16. So he starts off with 160. Lastly, got Mavello. Fellow, my fellow. Mavello is a special case. I'm just going to treat him like a 60-40. So 4, 6, 9, 13, 15, 16, so he's got 160 gold pieces. Okay, all 3 character sheets are finally all finished. Yeah, so much for that. So much for the 2-hour battle against the unstoppable dragon. Yeah, no one else was able to hit it, and you were just smacking the heck out of it. You just smacked that bad dragon. Although bad dragon is something else. you freaking you beat the shit out of that dragon. Well done. I feel like the dragon had such a high AC, you probably wouldn't have hit it without. Well, guys, we created the 3 characters that are going to be like the main characters of our campaign. There's Mavello, the swashbuckler. He's a chaotic good, like stowaway, and his friend Nathaniel the thief. If you guys would like, I'll do like a really quick intro session to kind of introduce them and kind of give you guys a hint as to what solo game. Agro says, "Hey, did you say to bring my A game? So you couldn't complain when I used Keen Edge and Bull's strength together." Yeah, you're allowed to stack your buffs. That's okay, my bro. Allowed to do that. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. What do I use on my laptop to play around on DnD? You can get Roll20. Is a really cool little app where you can set up like maps and stuff like that. But really, in order to make a D&D character, you kind of need to get a rule. That'll just help you make a character for. Yeah. See what I can do. Not gonna do anything. Yeah, there's the basic rules. Green, I just sent you the base. Double damage with bull strength and crit on 17 to 20 with keen edge. See, that's nuts. That's actually nuts. That's like borderline broke. Yeah, I sent you the basic rules on Discord, Sabrina. It's a PDF. I'm gonna start doing the session because I want to just do like a quick intro, talking about how characters here, and just trying to get them introduced in the story. We'll start the session 0. Start session 0 right now. Once I've got music. My microphone is cutting out. Is it okay? Honestly, my microphone has been having a lot of issues, and maybe one day I can buy that nice microphone off. My microphone is like it's died a couple times. But without further ado, guys, we will begin my intro of session 0. Mavello found himself in a cramped, claustrophobic space, hugging onto his knees and sharing a cramped quarter with his childhood friend, Nathaniel, otherwise known as Thief. The two of them had been traveling for some time, and they found themselves in the port city of RainBarrel. The city of RainBarrel was a strange town, known for its eternal curse. At this particular time, the small wooden crate that they found themselves hiding inside had the sounds of thick raindrops tapping the roof of the box, making small percussive tapping noises as each of the fat raindrops came down and diddled on the top of the box. Hey, at least we're not in the garbage crate, huh? Nathaniel says to Mavello. Allie says, I had to make a deal with someone and I regret making the deal. Aw, good. Sorry, Allie. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Mavello peers over into the darkness, barely seeing the visage of his friend, Thief. Allie says, I made a deal to not sleep for... Okay, don't do that. Sleep. In fact, I'm going to be going to sleep pretty soon after I finish this little intro session. Be quiet. Unless you want someone to hear us. Little late for that. A brusque voice from outside the crate speaks. Ah, shit. Thief says, muttering under his breath, catching his mouth with his hands. But it's too late. They've been made. The sounds of a crowbar striking the side of a crate would startle the two of them. Knock, knock! Who's inside? You come out peacefully and I won't have to beat the piss out of you. Mavello looks over at Thief. Ah, shit, what do you do? Thief looks over at Mavello, giving a shrug. No, I guess there's not much we really can do. Mavello uneasily gets up, reaching up for the lid of the crate. His fingers take purchase on the wood and gently push the crate's lid out of place, where it pops free, revealing them to the somewhat dubious sunshine of the rainy port town. Rain quickly begins to fill the crate, splattering down at their feet as the two of them stand up from the crate, and they are facing a large porcine man. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. What are you two scamps doing inside that food crate? You best not give me any bull. Mavello looks over to the large, strong dock worker. He says to him, "Nothing of it, my friend. We've been stuck in this port town for but a fortnight, and we were hoping to stow away on the ship, perhaps to find ourselves to greener pasture." Greener pastures. I wouldn't even know what that's like, Prag says, almost getting like a look of nostalgia in his eyes as he stares over at the rainy sea, turbulent, gray. Please don't hurt us, Thief says to him, raising his hands. The dock worker points his crowbar at the two of them and he says, "All right, you two, pull your ass out of that box. Maybe if I feel generous, I'll let you go. But it sounds to me like you two lads will be spending your night in prison. How do you like the sound of that?" No, look, we didn't mean anything by it, Thief says, raising his hands and offering himself up. Slowly pulls himself out of the crate. Mavello grabs onto the side of the crate and pulls himself up and over the side, leaping down onto the dock, where his shoes make a splatter against wet dock. The soaked wood creaks underneath his weight as he slowly gets up to his feet, facing the dock worker. "What's this then? You saw him kind of fancy seafarer? Or maybe you stole that shirt and sword?" The dock worker says, pointing at his waist and his shirt with his crowbar. Also, thank you very much, Sabrina, for saying nice voicing, Jordan. Thank you. So at this point, Mavello and Prag are, they're at ends. Mavello really wants to try to kind of calm him down and try and make a good situation out of a bad one. Whereas Prag is very much so, he doesn't want to lose his job. He'd also, he doesn't want, stowaways, stuff like that. If his employer knew that he was letting stowaways on board, he could lose his job. So we're going to roll a contested diplomacy check. Agro says, "Yeah, just making my G Fuel." Yeah, I'm glad that you're still hanging in here, Hero. I hope that you're enjoying the story so far. So this one is going to be for Mavello. This one is for Prag. Mavello rolled a 9 plus... Give me a second. This is the first time I'm using his character sheet. 9 plus 6. So a total of 15. And Prague rolled a 14. Plus 1. $15 and 9 plus 6 for 15. So it's a tie. They both rolled 15. Fortunately, in this case, the tie goes to the defender. So Prague is unimpressed by the two of them. Alright. You two scallywags, keep your hands where I can see them. You best wipe that smirk off your face, lest I beat it off of you, he says, pointing his crowbar at Mavello. Mavello tentatively raises his furred hands, exposing his pawed palms. Hey, what's this then? You some kind of freak? No, sir. I'm just, You part monkey, then? What's wrong with ya? You got some sort of disease? No, my father was an ape person. Prague looks at him and laughs. Oh, so that's why you look like a freak. Mavello's face looks visibly injured, as he has been called a freak for much of his life, being mostly human, except for simple features such as his hands and tail. Right, you two stay right here. Don't move. Prague turns and looks over his shoulder, looking for his co-worker, so that he might report these two stowaways for their crimes. Alright guys, so I'm gonna ask you guys to help out with the Oracle situation now. I'm gonna make a poll, and you guys can decide whether or not his co-worker is nearby, nearby but out of sight, or not around. Okay? Give me a second. Go and make this little poll. And if you guys are viewing, feel free to go and make this. Feel free to vote. Give me a second. I have to get it up. I haven't done this in a while. Polls. This is going to be a I'm gonna make it 2 minutes, okay guys? Add it as a browser source. Okay, you guys can see that? You guys can see that there's a few different options that you guys can choose by. Is Prague's co-worker nearby? And then see here, currently we have 1 vote for yes, but out of sight. So please cast your votes in, guys. You guys get to help create the story today. You guys get to choose whether or not his co-worker is nearby and how much immediate danger are Mavello and and thief. Can't make it too easy for Prague, right? That is quite true. Please get your votes in, guys. It's a 2-minute timer. It looks like a minute has already passed, so please get your votes in. If you're watching, feel free to please vote and make your vote count. I'm gonna quickly grab a glass of water while the timer goes, and I will be right back. Quickly, guys, get your votes in. It's 50-50, guys. 1 vote for yes but out of sight, and 1 vote for no. If it goes to a 50-50 chance, I'm gonna roll a D2. Okay, so 1 vote for yes but out of sight, and 1 vote for no. So we're gonna use the D2 to determine which one of the. The Florida Man will be yes but out of sight. The Kraken will be no. Okay? Go. Kraken says no. Prague looks around. Hey, Billy! Billy! Billy, we got stowaways! Oh, hell. Where the hell is he? He was right here just a moment ago. Prague turns around, facing the 2 stowaways. Nathaniel's eyes darting around, looking for a good place to exit. Pavello does his best to appeal to Prague's better side. Look, sir, we don't mean any trouble. If you let us go, you'll never see us again, I promise. So I'm rolling a contested diplomacy check once again for Mavello and Prague. This time, Prague rolled a 15, and Mavello rolled a 21. Prague looks at the 2 of them. He sees that as they stand in the rain, their clothes very quickly soak, leaving 2 of them just drenched in water. His eyes kind of shift from this angry look of pity. Now, wait a second, boys. Wait a second. Look at you. You've got a sword. Are you an adventurer? Sorry, what? Pavello says, turning to Anne. You look like an adventurer. I don't see how that's really relevant. I just maybe just let us go. No. You've got the look of an adventurer, and you're gonna take me with you. I'm sorry, what? I'm not an adventurer. I'm just a stowaway. I know the look. You 2 go on adventures together. I've lived my entire life as a dock worker. I'm Prague's folksman. My father was a folksman and a dock worker, and his father's father before him. You don't want me to throw your dirty, no good stowaway asses in prison. You'll take me with you. Mavello looks over at Steve, kind of kicks at the water beneath his feet from. I guess we don't really have a choice, do we? Nope. That's why I'm coming with ya. Come on, then. Let's go on an adventure. And so Prag grabs the two boys and struts off, leading them down wet, wooden path back up towards the city, leaving Mavello and Eve rather confused. They hadn't really considered themselves adventurers, but indeed, the two young men had always had many adventures together. Perhaps they didn't realize it. They actually were. Magro says you always have a choice. And that's true. Quite true. So, in this next section, guys, we're going to figure out what happens next. So, I'm guessing that they're probably going to head off to a tavern or a bar or something. But maybe we'll make maybe we should make a poll, decide what happens next. Alright, guys. Make this one 3 minutes. And so what happens next, guys? I wrote down a few things here. You guys get to choose. What happens next? Drinks at the bar. Prag encounters his boss. They run into some thugs. Or they discover a dungeon. That mini dice bag I came with, those dice I gave you, is pretty cool. What do you think of those D20s? I love the D20s. I love the fact that there's like, I was talking about this earlier. There's a gigantic D20, like for clobbering somebody. And there's also a little BB D20 for making very little rolls. I love all the D20s. Those are awesome. What happens next, guys? And feel free, you guys can also use extra votes. If you guys got gems and stuff like that, you guys can vote again for something that you really want to see. Again, you guys are in control of the story. Please get your votes in, my friends. Those can be used when your characters are either really tall or short. That's actually hilarious. I like that idea. Get your votes in, guys. Depending on which result we get. Sorry. Depending on which result we get, we're gonna have a completely different adventure. So please get your votes in. We get the same thing like we got last time, where it's like I'm gonna end up doing the coin toss again for it. I prefer you guys just to vote for the what you want to happen. But if it happens, we'll just use our trusty D2 again. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 50-50% chance Prague encounters his boss, or they discover a dungeon. Better yet, have that plushie die I gave you for when your character is larger than life. Ah, yes. Honestly, I don't know where the plushie die is anymore. I think that's, elsewhere. But here we go. So, we're going to do Florida Man is for Prague encounters his boss, and Kraken will be they discover a dungeon. Guys? Here we go. Let's do our coin flip. Oh, fuck. Man. Kraken. They discover a dungeon. The three awkwardly walk together, the sound of their boots pitter-pattering and sucking against the absolutely soaked ground. Water flows like silver between the cracks of the cobblestone path, running into long hand-carved gutters that run all the way towards small grated drains. Water swirls and runs down below. We continue walking past the bar, smelling the scent of freshly cooked beef stew and mead, hearing the gentle patter, the gentle murmur of the denizens of the tavern slowly die out to sound of rain washing it away, splashing. They continue walking until they see a very strange looking door. The door looks like a bolt hole, and it seems to... Agro says, how long do you think you'll be? I was thinking I might get a drink before I start. I'm probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon. So the sooner you start, the sooner I can read. So the door, let me describe the door. The door appears to be a large wooden door with a wrought iron arch. The iron is rusted, turning it to a dull crimson amongst kind of the cracked black paint that surrounds the door. The wood is like a mahogany, and there seems to be like long, like reinforced grid that holds the door here. And there's a like a metal panel, a handle. Hey, what's this then? Look at this. That looks like an important looking door, doesn't it? Thief offers a big shrug. Why does it matter? Like, why didn't you just arrest us? Maybe I still could. I suppose you fancy sitting your bottom in a jail cell. Maybe I can still make that happen for you. No, that won't be necessary, Mavello says. Why are we here? Every single day, I would go down to the docks. I passed by this door, always wondering what was behind it. Walking past it almost became part of my routine. Always knowing I'd pass by this door, and always knowing I'd never know what was behind it. Today's the day I become an adventurer. So today, we're gonna find out what's behind this door. It's locked, Mavello says, grabbing onto the door and shaking the handle. The sound of the deadbolt in the door gently jingles inside of it. The hinges creak gently, and Mavello says, "Look, even if we wanted to know what was behind that door, it's locked. There's no way to get inside." "Well, I finna think that your friend there, Thief." Me? What do you want from me? "I think that you can get your way in there." "What makes you think that?" Thief says nervously, his eyes kind of darting from side to side. He reaches behind his head and nervously scratches at the back. Look, even if I could get you in there, look, the door doesn't belong to me, and so it's a crime to break in." "Know what's also a crime? Sneaking onto boats as a stowaway. Maybe I ought to bring you two to City Hall and report you to the..." No. That won't be necessary, Mavello says, speaking as diplomatically as he can. His wet monkey tail swishes behind him, cutting through the rain. "Look, I just want to get out of the rain, so, Thief, do what he says." "You're not serious, are you?" says, looking over at Mavello, an incredulous look spreading across his face. Just do it. Alright, you say so. Thief goes into his little bag, unfurling the leather thong which secures it, pulling back the flap of the bag, reaching inside. He pulls out a small thieves' kit, which contains a few different lockpicks and a tension wrench. He figures that he should be able to make quick work of this door. So now I'm going to make a skill check for Thief. He's going to attempt to pick the door. Not Mavello the Thief, Nathaniel the Thief. So here we go. Nathaniel is going to attempt to pick the door. We roll open lock, and he's got a, oh my god, he's got a plus 12 to this. Jesus, I'm actually roll the giant d20. See how that. Okay. Whoa, 19. So I rolled a 19 plus 12 for 31. Thief leans over into the lock, blowing into it, causing a bit of dirt and dust to fly out. Looking inside, he sees that the mechanism is a simple, a single layer lock. Just a little wafer that gets pushed aside by the spinning turning of a flat-headed key. He reaches inside there with one of his tools, and with just a quick turn and twist of his lockpick, he hears the mechanism inside make a loud clunk. A bit of rust falls out of the lock, and soon the door swings. See? That wasn't so hard. Now, you, says, grabbing Mavello and giving him a shove towards the door. You, head on in there. What? Me? Why me? Because you look brave. So, yeah, you go on in there. Hey, look, you were the guy who wanted to go in there and see. You go in. You're so curious about what's behind that door. Look, Crag says, hefting his crowbar over his shoulder. I think that you boys are not in a position to bargain. So why don't you head on in there before I start changing my mind about being so friendly with you. Alright. Mavello nervously grabs hold of the door handle, pulls it open. He's greeted by the smell of the musky air. You can hear down below the sounds of water dripping. Droplets falling down in dank puddles. And the dimly lit stairway leads down. Nervously, he enters into the door, and he begins to descend his way down the dungeon. And that is where we're going to end for the night. Sorry to end it on a cliffhanger, but it is 11 p.m. and I have to get to bed very soon. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my solo D&D campaign, City of RainBarrel, and I hope that you guys will join me again next week, where we will play another session and learn to find out a little bit more about where Mavello, Thief, and Crag will end up. I'm definitely going to try and generate a dungeon. I don't want to read the dungeon. I don't want to spoiler myself. But it should be a lot of fun. I feel like that was a pretty good intro session. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did jamming it for you guys. And thank you guys so much for being a part of the story and helping me out with the polls and stuff like that. I really enjoy doing that. I will do that again. Next time we do it, we're definitely going to have more audience participation. And thank you again so much, guys. That was a lot of fun. That was great. Anyways, I'm going to be heading off now, guys. We're going to raid my buddy Magromancer. Anybody else who's in the channel just lurking, please consider giving a follow. That really helps out the channel. And, you know, that'll keep you updated. Also, check out the Discord channel if you want to Magro says, good to see you DMing again. Oh, thank you so much, Magro. Yeah, it's been a while since I got to play and DM an adventure. It does feel a little bit weird, like just DMing myself, because I again, like, a huge part of D&D is like role playing with other people, but I do enjoy like running the story and kind of like yeah, I really like playing with you guys. It feels like with the polls and stuff like that, it feels like we're all playing together. So yeah, if you guys are watching and you guys are interested, maybe drop a follow and check out the Discord channel where I post all my updates for future streams. And with that, guys, we are now going to be raiding my buddy Magromancer. Thank you guys for watching. That was a lot of fun. I like doing Prag's voice, but Prag's voice already is starting to hurt my throat a little bit. Slightly less. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye, Sabrina. Bye, Allie. Bye, Magromancer. Bye, Jellybean. Bye, Cheddar Gaming. Bye, everyone.